We ready, boys? It looks like we're -1 because Tony decided to get into a food coma. We're missing Tony, boys. We don't have him. He's in a food coma, Tony. Supposedly.
Hibernation is real.
Already. Only took 3 episodes for Tony to sleep through one knocker.
I think he was too excited. Like, once the Jets came back, he just like
man. He did this.
Passed out.
He did this last year. He did this last season. Slept through a whole podcast. Oh, dude, I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you. Welcome in, everybody. As you see, we have the boys are back, and with one extra this week, we got Sham Boogie at the top. Sham Boogie extraordinaire. The Booty Master is in the house. Give him a little round of applause coming in here. You can catch him on Twitch Friday, Saturday, and Sunday nights. 10 p.m. Eastern, handing out booty.
I might just shove it up my fucking
handing out booties all over the place, dressing up in costumes, being weird, acting like, you know, an Italian chef to a fucking guy in a, you know, a hard hat. I don't know. He's got like 10,000 different outfits over there. The man of many faces. Sham, how are we, buddy? Good to have you, dude.
I'm good.
Good?
I don't know how much I'll have to add to this, but
it's okay.
Guys...
You'll be the perfect replacement for Tony then.
All right, good. So listen, so you guys can feel like what I'm going to feel like the whole stream.
Yeah.
Here's what you guys got to do. So I'm going to run, because this is the football that I know.
Yeah.
I'm going to run this Tecmo Bowl game in the background. Okay?
It's the last time you remember football.
We got LA playing Chicago, okay?
Oh, I love it, dude.
So each one of you guys predict the score of this game, and the top score is going to get 5 gifted subs.
Dude, so we have to predict the score of this game?
The score, the closest to the real score.
The closest to the real score. And who are the 2 teams again?
It's LA versus Chicago.
LA, so there's no Bo Jackson, right? Because he was, it is Bo Jackson in here.
He's in there.
Oh, I'm going to go.
Oh, shit.
Bo Jackson, LA Raiders.
Yeah, Raiders. Yeah,
shit.
I'm going.
What's the score?
Okay, I'm going to go 35, 27.
I got to keep track of these. I just feel like...
You're gonna keep that all in your head.
Yeah, I was gonna say he's gonna keep.
Hey, a lot of times you just roll with it. Okay, hold on. What'd you say?
This lead-in time, and you're not fucking ready.
What is it?
Welcome to the show.
Welcome. Drippy Tippy, thank you for the 20 months, man. Cheers. Knocker, lend him your iPad, says Sarita.
Yeah. Tweet it to me. Zip it up.
Yeah, so I got 35 Raiders, 27 the other team.
35-27. All right.
Yeah, what do you got, Knocker?
I've got 49-37.
Jesus, it's a big Tecmo Bowl score. What do you got, Gooch? What do you got, Gooch?
I'm going more modest. 28-17 Raiders.
Let's
Let's go the low end.
All right, I like it. Little Price is Right action. I got $1, Bob. $1.
Thank you, Bob. Tony, what's your pick? Okay,
thanks, Tony. All right, we're back. All right, cool, awesome. Thanks, Tony. Dude, I can't. Even Chad said when we came in, like, dude, I bet Tony's sleeping. Like, yep, he's sleeping. He had food coma.
Fucking Tony, man.
You know he White Castled out right now, or Baked Ziti'd out. One of the two.
It's
yeah.
cannoli coma.
Cannoli coma. Gravy, thank you for the 9 months. Thank you. We just had a corn juice baby. That's what I'm talking about. Now, Sham, what side do you sit on corn? Because we have a corn battle, me and Tony. Are you all corn? Are you all in?
Yeah, I'm all in the corn.
All right, love it, dude. That's because you like to have fun. I like it. I like it because you like to have fun. I love it. All right,
well,
Chad.
thanks for having me, guys.
No, thank you, man. I appreciate it. Again, check out Sham again. Like I said, every Friday, Saturday, Sunday night, rolling balls. Now doing Fall Guys and raging at the same part I raged at during the charity event in the Hexagon.
No crowns here. No crowns.
I love how you have a game on in the background of Tecmo Bowl. This is fantastic.
I'm just trying to fit the part. At least I look good now.
This is fantastic. Fuck the hexagons. That's what I'm saying, dude. The hexagons are fucked. Well, Knocker, we continue.
Yes.
On another crazy week in the NFL. Gaia, thank you for the corn biddies.
I just want to ask.
Yeah, thank you, Gaia.
I just want to ask, out of the group here, you, me, Gooch, and Tony, who's the top
Oh my
in
God.
the pick'ems?
Okay, I'm gonna go through the pick.
I saw
Jesus,
this.
Knocker.
I want to ask.
All
Who is the
All right, throw the confetti. Start the parade
right now? Who is it?
Week 2, we got Knock on page 1.
I'm listening. Go Jags.
Thank you, Serena.
I'm listening. Go Jags.
Oh, Jax.
Oh my God, Knocker, you
Knocker,
currently
yeah,
sit
you
at
were-
19-12, bro.
Yes, I do.
You get a round of applause for that. All right, you get a round
And on
of
the
applause.
first page, yeah.
Yo, thank you for the hype train, everybody. I appreciate it. Much love. Thank you. Let's go. All right, what is?
That's how you know that's exactly GT. That's how you know the season's absolutely like fucking whack and it doesn't make sense.
Knocker trying to listen to the mic is next level. Fuck him, dude. Whatever, bro. Knocker out in front, and they're getting $500 up for grabs. Our biggest pick'em contest ever. We got Coach K at the top, sitting alone, 21-10, reeling off 13 correct picks this week.
I saw Casey's downfall. Casey, took a huge down.
Oh, that
Remember,
case, everyone thought we had like a top
honey.
10 player in. Yeah, they fell right off.
They went 6-11 this week.
Yeah, they fell right off. So again, we got Coach K at the top by themselves. Mr. Awesome, last year's reigning champion, already in second place out there. And then Knocker again coming in here, Knocker, at a nice 19-12 knock. Gotta like it. You gotta like it. You gotta like it, Knock. Just bask in it, Knocker.
Just give it a week.
Yeah, give it. That's what I said. That's why I'm letting. Just bask in it now, big boy. All right,
You know I should have picked Green Bay. You know I should have picked San Francisco. Those were gimme to you guys just to let you keep close. Just so you know. Just so you know, I went the opposite with Seattle and Chicago. Just so you know.
Okay.
Did that so you could stay close.
Can we all agree with him, TM, that Kirk Cousins is a hot piece of garbage? Oh my God, that dude cannot win a game on Monday night to save his life. It's absolutely horrible, man.
Hate club against him just got a whole lot bigger.
Dude, a
after
whole
that
lot
game.
bigger.
I mean, what is it? 2-10 now on Monday Night Football.
Absolutely crazy. Yeah, absolutely, actually
some
crazy.
Of those INTs are like, what the fuck, man?
Yeah. So
seriously, what are you thinking about?
Knocker, though, congratulations on the front page, man. Got to give you credit where credit is due. Congratulations. And TM at the top as well. Yisman up there. Cal. Dude, Ender's World is up at number 2 as well. Gooch, what are you at right now? Because I'm at 15 and 16. What are you at right now, dude?
You're 15 and 16?
Yeah,
I
am.
I think I'm exactly the same. I'm 15 and 16.
And you know what I did? I decided, because everybody during stream on Sunday and Monday they said, hey, Vikings are going to win. Just believe in the Vikings. What did I do? I switched my pick from the Eagles to the Vikings completely.
Did
fucking
you
lose.
really?
Yes!
Josh.
Son of a...
Oh, Josh.
You got to use your own idiot sound effect on your board right now.
Thank you. What a
Where's
idiot.
Kevin Durant when you
Where's
need him?
Kevin
Come on.
Durant when you need him?
He's an idiot. He's an idiot.
Absolutely crazy, man. So, again, congratulations, Knocker, on the pick'ems. I squeaked away with a 1-point fantasy win over Ultra to save my season. 1 point.
Ultra's had a tragic start.
Yeah, tragic start to the season for Ultra.
He's 0-2.
Knocker, I've saved almost relegation, I think. If you start 0-2 in fantasy, it's a hard comeback. It's a hard push. I mean, it's definitely possible, but, I mean, it's a hard push
No,
to
we're
come
all
back
doing
from that.
pretty well, I would think. All
Gooch
the
is
hosts
killing
are
right
doing
now.
good.
Gooch is
Yeah,
killing.
somehow.
Yeah, Knocker, you and GT won, so you're good. You guys won this weekend. I think
But now
Tony
there's gonna
lost,
be
I think
some.
so.
I think Tony's resting up because we're facing off in this week. So
Are you?
he's trying to like get some energy. It's
I like
my
it.
wide receivers versus his running backs.
He's doing research. That's what he's doing. He's doing
That's right.
research.
That's right. He's scouting. He's talking to his guy.
And scared right now.
Now, Sham, back in the day, since you have Tech, were you a Tecmo Bowl guy up there? Did you fuck with it? Yeah?
Back in the day, yeah.
Dude, but Bo Jackson literally fucked up everyone, right? He was a cheat code, right? Like, if you use...
Unstoppable. The 49ers were the bomb, though. They had Montana.
Yeah, people think it was only
Bryce.
Michael Vick back in the day doing that in video games. It was definitely Bo.
Yeah, Bo
It
was
was
killer.
just
And remember, you would just go
all
diagonals, right? Down the field, it's just like straight diagonals back and
diagonals
forth.
up, diagonals down. Yeah.
The way of
It's
the
over.
fucking NES system in the day, dude. It was fucking fantastic. You had 4 plays, and you like hide your controller so your teammate, with the other guy you're playing, wouldn't see your controller.
Yeah.
Yep.
You only get 4 plays. Look at this. You only get 4 plays.
Yeah, you only get
Hold on.
4 plays, dude. So you have a quarter of a chance to pick the right play. in your
I mean, this is it. This is
That's
all you
it.
get.
That's all you get, dude.
2 runs,
2
2 passes. And you just jump to free safety.
Yeah,
and
you just jump-
You can fuck
Exactly.
up and be the best player on that game.
easily.
Oh, so great. So again, great fantasy week. Again, for everybody, congratulations who won. The league is going great right now. Again, all the teams are pretty pretty well up. Ultra's just had a tough run the first 2 weeks. He really has. He hasn't played bad. His team's had a tough run.
He's angry.
Yeah, right now, Pickle Sandwich is in the front with Cobra Kyler. I love that name again. Baltimore Bowboys and Louisiana, all 4 2-0 teams right now. Tony lost last week, so we're all 1-1 except for this guy over here, Gooch over here, dude. It's just over here just mobbing out.
Just like my Dolphins.
Just like your Dolphins. So, again, we're going to get the picks going here. Make sure, again, you type an exclamation NFL in chat. Thank you, Haley. Just click on that link. So if you want to pick along now, and again, you can always go back and change them 10 minutes up until kickoff like my stupid ass did yesterday. So do not feel like your picks are and dude, can I just say, did my speech work like Gooch's did? I had a whole speech last week about the Cowboys. It was a TikTok. It went, and I called out my team, and what do? They come in and win with the backup quarterback. I think we need to call out our teams more. I don't know.
Yeah, it got legitimized after that. You just made a whole.
If we beat the Giants this week, I mean, Rush might rush to the Super Bowl.
True.
You know what I mean? Rush to the Super Bowl.
Maybe a quarterback competition there. That feels a little bit of heat.
Calm down.
Matt Castle coming back.
I love it. All right, chat. So lock them in. Right now, as you guys type in exclamation NFL, we're going to roll through all the games here. Tony might pop in at some point. I don't know where he is. Right. We'll be rolling marbles for about a couple hours after giving out a few tickets for Happy Hour Thursday with Dabsy. Knocker will be on tomorrow at his normal time. Pops, I might come on after you. I'm going to Penny's game. I might come on after. I'll let you know so you can just pub it. So Thursday and then Friday it's going to be awesome. We have DJ Jeffer coming in Friday for an 80s, 90s night. It's going to be super fun. Yeah, he did it like last month or the month before. It was so awesome. He kicked ass. So we're having Jeffer back.
Are you serious?
Yeah, it's going to be awesome. And then Saturday, Synthwave is back, and Sunday we'll have Sir Toke. So that will be the schedule for the week.
Happy Hours Friday?
No, Happy Hour's Thursday with Dabsy.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Happy Hour's gonna be Thursday pretty much for a while until Dabsy handles that stuff with his grandma. She's moved. Yeah, he's doing all that stuff. So I'm kind of giving him as much time as he wants on the Thursdays. So, but here we go, Knocker.
I know a DJ Thursday and a DJ Friday.
Yeah, there we go. Exactly, back-to-back DJs. I know you can't hear the music, but here it is, Knocker. The NFL theme right here, baby. Knocker, just give me a grunt, baby. Oh yeah! Yeah, did you ever see your Sham, do you think you see your 63-year-old father, fucking deep throating a shake weight live on stream,
First of all, it doesn't matter what song I came up with. If he couldn't hear it, I don't think he would try to make any motions of any kind.
Oh man, the shake weight's out. Someone picked the bread. The first week is already Thursday is already going to be an absolute bath. But first of all, I just got to say shout out to Bills fans, because you know how I hate condiments, and I think that people use condiments to mask the flavor of their crappy food they're eating. But Bills Mafia takes it to a different level here. Check this guy out, Knocker. Check this guy out. Dude, getting ketchup and mustard to the face.
Oh. Dang.
He's having the time of his life.
Dude, look at this guy. Just loving life right now.
I'm not even that much fun. Never.
Just
Not
taking
that much
it.
This
fun.
is what you can all do with your condiments instead of using them on your crappy food. Just go and spray your neighbor with
They're coming in with so much velocity.
I know.
It looks like a paintball
So
match.
much velocity.
Yeah, it really does.
Jeez.
Right? That's not normal.
Dude,
I'm sorry.
I mean, Bill's Mafia, breaking tables and lighting them on fire was enough? Let's just spray people with condiments now. This is where it's
I
gone.
think it's just that one guy. It just seems like that's
Freaking
his
high
one
speed.
thing. You know?
That's his
I'm just
one-
known for that one thing.
Does that guy go into the game? Do you think he brings a backup jersey, or do you wear that the whole game and just own it?
I'm sure he just walks right in there. That's for sure.
He
He has to get
passes
touched
out.
down by security and everything.
Oh,
He passes out the back of his truck. He doesn't have
just-
tickets. That guy doesn't
finger paint.
tickets.
Can you imagine
He
being?
doesn't have
Can you
tickets.
imagine being that? What are you doing, Shamwood? Wax on. Can you imagine being that guy's wife, like married? Yeah, that's my husband. Yeah, just getting
Just go get hosed
getting
off.
bukkakied in the face by fucking condiments, dude. My God. I mean, it wasn't like it's getting bukkakied in the face, dude. Like,
Hashtag Bukaki that.
There were layers.
Oh,
Let's just say that.
God,
There was
dude.
layers.
oh my God! Please never say that again, Sensory. Sweetie, I love you, dude. It's Card.
Oh man.
It has the juice. I'd almost rather hear you say bussin' at this point.
If you do get Bukaki, don't get caught on tape like that.
Welcome to the football show.
Welcome to the football show, everybody. All right, we got the first game up here, Thursday Night Football. This one's on Amazon Prime. You got a rivalry here. Both these teams 1-1. Steelers coming off a loss. Browns coming off a win here. You got Cleveland favored by 4 in this one. Cleveland at home. Thank you for the gifted sub to Condiment Bukaki Chef. Yes. And again, Twitch, thanks for banning our bud here just for having a name, but thanks for having Condiment Bukaki still in there. I appreciate that. As Goose
Never
just holds
ceases
his
to
head
amaze
on.
me, dude.
Like, I know,
Never
honestly.
ceases to amaze me.
Seriously, you have to just shake your head at the fucking subs people
I
get.
love
You're
the
just like,
creativity. I just wish it was treated equally across the whole platform.
no shit,
Right?
no shit, man. All right, Knocker, we've got Steelers Browns here. It's going to be a tough matchup, tough one to pick. This is one of those 50-50 split games. Browns favored by 4 in this one. Got back on the winning ways last week. Steelers dropped one. What do you got? Browns, Steelers in this one.
Game in Cleveland?
A game is in Cleveland, correct? On the
Browns.
short week.
I don't even know who the fucking quarterback is. To be goddamn honest with you, I have
Brissett?
It's Brissett. Yeah, it's
have no
Jacoby.
idea who
He
the
went
quarterback
40
is.
for 61. He threw 61 times last week. 376 yards, and 2 touchdowns.
Say what?
Yeah.
And they lost.
Yeah.
Wow.
On the season, he's 40 for 61, 376.
Wow.
Yep, and two TDs.
I put all my money on the Steelers this week, and they fucked me in the ass. So I'm going
Wow.
Cleveland.
Wow. Just straight up. You're going Cleveland in this one?
Just because Pittsburgh fucked me in the ass. So,
All right.
yeah, there's your pick.
GT says good, thank you. A resident Steelers fan. All right, Sham Boogie, you
I
got
heard a funny story. I got something to add here.
Yeah, go for it. This what's all about.
Right,
Give it to
Do
me.
you know why the Steelers logo is only on one side
What's that?
of their helmet?
Who's that?
Did you know that?
The Browns?
Pittsburgh. No, the Steelers.
No, the
fuck.
Steelers.
Wait,
The Steelers. The fucking logo is only on the
It's only
right
on one
side.
side.
Seriously, I did not know that. I've watched
Yes.
football for 35 years.
Serious? The
Oh,
left side of
boom.
the helmet is pure black. Are you fucking kidding me?
I've never noticed this. I swear to God.
Yeah. It
Wait,
was like
Sham,
when we-
thanks for bringing up
Audience was gonna
something
be
that makes me
knocking
look
at
like
your
an
door in a
idiot. I'm
second.
glad. Thank you.
No.
Yeah, thank you,
You
Sham.
just
Glad to have
pissed
his
off all the
guest. Yeah,
Yinzers, man.
thank you, Sham. Good to have you on here. Yeah, he says, before the show, he's like, I don't know how much I can bring to the show, guys. And then he brings this fucking fact to the show. Thank you, dude. I appreciate it.
I'm pretty sure they wish that you were the puncher that Antonio Brown kicked in the face.
Yeah.
Josh's credibility is totally gone. In stream now. Cancel, Josh. Jesus. Thanks, Sham. Glad to have you on. Who's your pick here, bud? Thanks for the info.
Don't give us the answer. Why? Why is the logo only on the one side of the helmet?
When the team was originally founded, he wanted to cut corners, and so they only put the logo on one side.
That's a cost-cutting thing?
Yeah.
So they still do it now?
Yeah.
Come on. And I'm supposed to know this? I'm supposed to know
save
this?
the most money in the league right now, man, with their logos. For
Yeah, I'm
sure.
just telling you.
Like,
I'm just
there is
giving
no
facts.
logo.
And the Browns are
have no logo.
Can't wait for
just giving
Sham's
facts.
next fact on the next game. All right, what do you got? What do you got, Sham, with your pick? You going Browns or Steelers?
Steelers.
them.
Going Steelers on this one. All right, what do you got, Gooch?
No, let's go Brownies. Even though like their fan base is so confusing because they bark like dogs. Their logo is a brown splat, and then they have an elf on the field. Like to someone who doesn't know football, what are they supposed to think of this team? It's just I don't get their branding and their identity. But they're gonna beat the Steelers. If Mitchell Trubisky throws one more pass and it's intercepted, I think every single one of the Steeler fans is gonna have an aneurysm at the same time. I think they're so done with him. And Pickett, right, is right in line for the Pickens, and I think he's going to come in the third quarter of this game, but Browns are going to win.
I'm going to go with the Browns as well in this one. The reason I really liked how Nick Chubb ran this past weekend, man. Chubb was an absolute with authority, and I loved it. I love the 1-2 punch.
3 touchdowns.
Yeah, I love the 1-2 punch between him and Kareem. Yeah.
Is there nothing better than a Chubb ramming with authority?
Ooh.
I just got to ask. Is there nothing better than
Again.
a Chubb ramming with authority?
My 63-year-old father.
We'll
I
have to
go
take
on.
that for
Okay.
polls.
He was not on the Rams, but yeah.
Oh my God! I'm gonna go with the Browns. So I think they get it done over the Steelers. Like I said, Mr. Trubisky, I thought he was trash since he's been with Chicago.
Oh, he really showed his true
Yeah,
colors.
he showed who he was. And again, how about that Geno Smith, right? Okay, same thing. Browns, yeah, same thing with the Seahawks. It's the same thing.
We haven't
Browns,
even got there yet.
Browns are actually going to get it done here. I like them to win 27-20 over the Steelers in this one.
Well, the Steelers are plus 5.5, right? So I'd take
They're plus
that.
5. Yeah, they're plus 5. Yeah, I get 5.5, whatever you have. Yeah. So I would actually take the 5 points, too. I think it's going to be a close game, but I got the Browns to beat them there.
Under.
Yep. Next game here, Texans, Bears. Texans, Bears here. This one's going to be Texans and Bears. The 0-1-1 Texans against the 1-1 Bears. Again, the Bears coming back to who the Bears are, not a good football team, but they're favored by a field goal here over the Texans. This game is sure to not have many fireworks in it. There's not much reason to get excited. I know this is a terrible game, but it's a 50-50. I have to go with the Bears at home in this one. I just think that at home on two teams that I don't think are very good, I got to go with the home team in a little better roster that I do think the Bears have. I'm going to go with the Bears get done in a very ugly game here. 20-13 over the Texans. Gooch, what do you got?
I was just thinking, Knocker, when was the last time that the Packers and Bears rivalry was actually good? Like, actually a captivating rivalry?
When Gale Sayers or Walter Payton was running back.
Okay, so like an era before my time. It's been a long freaking time. Yeah. So why does the NFL keep insisting that rivalry needs to be primetime football when it's an absolute snooze fest and Green Bay wins by an average of 15 points every single freaking time?
Yep.
It's not worth watching, and for primetime, it's so pointless. So I just think the Bears, they're not going to win at home. I think they're going to have a chance to come back at a low-scoring game. It's going to be 17-14 Texans.
Damn, you're going Texans in this one. All right. Sham, what great statistic do you have our knowledge here for us on this one?
No, I don't have anything on this one. I'm going to go Bears, though.
You going Bears?
Bears will do it.
Bears at home. I like it. Knocker, what do you got?
I think they'll dig deep.
I don't
like Justin Fields coming out and calling out the fans and this and that they just don't understand. The Bears fans know more about football than you will ever fucking know, Justin. Seriously. There are season ticket holders that have been waiting for 60 years other than the 86 for something to fucking happen. For you to call out the Bears fans and tell them that they don't know anything about football and that you want to be traded, fuck you. I had your back. I had your back up until this week. The Texans beat their ass.
Well, I like it, dude. Wow. Knocker. All right. Then
he deserves it. I honestly said that shit about
Are you going with Bears Texans here? Which one were you going with?
I'm going with the Texans, man.
Going with the Texans. You and Gooch on the Texans.
Chicago is going to boo the hell out of their quarterback. And it's going to be an ugly
it's going to be hard for me to think.
You can have your quarterback come out and tell the fans they don't understand.
I don't know. I feel like the fans are going to I don't know. I don't know. That's hard. It's tough. Like I said, 50-50. Sham, what was the score at halftime of that game, by the way?
Oh, here. It's 14-0.
14-0. Oh, look at fucking Gooch's little one.
Who's winning, though?
Yeah.
L.A.,
dude.
Okay.
Yeah. Looking good over there.
Here's the plays that are up for grabs. We got run 1, run 2. And pass 1, pass 2.
Thank you.
Okay. And then
Dude, that's the Bears playbook. That's crazy.
It's the Bears' actual playbook. It's the Bears' actual playbook.
If you're out left, if you're out right, run right tackle.
The fans don't know shit.
That's so great. So great. All right, Knocker, another big game here for both these teams because you go 0-3. It's pretty hard to make the playoffs after you start 0-3 in the NFL. With that being said, big game here. Raiders. God, how could you love the Raiders fans with the champagne celebrating the third quarter spray and shit, and then to come back and lose that game? Raiders 0-2 on the road against the Titans 0-2 here. Vegas is favored by 2 in this on the road. No respect to the Titans in this one. Knocker, I'll throw it to you. Raiders, Titans. Who you got in this one, man?
Not going to happen. The confidence of the Raiders has to be absolutely destroyed by what happened to them at home. I mean, seriously. I mean, if you're going to the locker room after that game, who are you looking at? Who are you, fingering on that? Nobody's going to do it overtly, but I know there's some shit going on in that locker room. I just know that. And the Titans got their ass embarrassed, handed to them by Buffalo at home They are going to beat the Raiders. I'm just not on the Raider train anymore. Tennessee just got their ass handed to them by a better team on Monday night, but the Raiders are not the Buffalo Bills, and Tennessee wins this game.
Woo! All right. What do you got, Shampoogie? Raiders, Titans on this one, man.
I don't know how to comment on who got fingered after that game, or what that has to do with the next one. But
welcome to the show, Sham.
I'm going Raiders.
You going Raiders in this knocker?
Regardless of the fingering.
Good. Break it down. What do you got?
Yeah, no fingers aside. We got the Raiders who pulled the. I mean, I thought they were from Atlanta. How they played the last part of that game.
Spit out his drink. Spit out his drink.
I love it. Welcome to the show.
Fingers aside.
Welcome to the show.
Yeah, welcome.
Okay, so the Raiders they choked pretty hard, but man, I think.
Yeah. Linda Lovelace. What's that got to do with football?
I think they looked embarrassed when Kyler Murray looked like a toddler running with the remote control around them and made them look actually silly and came back the way they did. And I just think that Tannehill, it's the honeymoon phase is over. He took the money and now he's gonna run because he signed 4 years, like $118 million.
Dude, his wife's got like 5 million ARs in the back of her trunk, ready to go with the money, dude. They're ready to run out.
He does not need to emotionally care anymore, and that's why the Titans yanked him out and brought in their backup. And I don't know, are they even going to start the backup now? Is Tannehill just out?
Yeah.
There's so many questions. The Titans look like they're an absolute shambles. I think the Raiders have to turn it around because you can't go with all this promise and then go 0-3, and only 3% of teams make the playoffs when you go 0-3 to start the season. So yeah, I think the Raiders need to turn it around. They're going to be the ones to come back and get a win. The Titans can't hang. They just can't.
I agree with you. Everything pretty much Gooch said there. I could agree with everything. I think the Raiders, this is their season game right here. I
dealt with 7 years of Tannehill. I know when he's done. When his goose is cooked, it's cooked.
Cannot wait for next week. Cannot wait for next week.
Oh, and he throws for like 5 touchdowns and like runs for 2 touchdowns.
Cannot wait for this week.
This is going to be the Tannehill redemption week.
I'm gonna go with the Raiders here.
This week at home, he's going to be on the bottom.
Remember, I'm ranked 100 and something in Pick'em. So
yeah, I mean, Knocker. I'm over here looking at Knocker's picks. I'm like, dude, the dude's in second place. Like, I really can't say shit to him right now. But I'm gonna go with the Raiders here. I think this is the Raiders' season right now to win this game. There's been so much hype around again their off-season picks. Derek Carr, Devontae Adams, Jacobs. The Titans just really just look like shit. Like, they do not look like a good football team. Like you said, the quarterback situation. I'm gonna go with the Raiders here to save their season one last time. Raiders fans, we got one shot at this. I'm going Raiders in a sloppy one here, 24-23 over the Titans. Raiders get it done on the road.
Andy, they got embarrassed by the best team in the AFC on the road. Okay, on a short week, they got embarrassed, and that's going to happen. It's not going to happen at home.
I like that. I mean, Knocker, I can't argue with you right now.
They lost to the Giants. They lost to the Giants.
I know they lost to the Giants. Yeah, it worries me that they had a bad. They had a lead, they lost it, and then they got smoked the next week. And I understand,
You'll see next week.
I will, dude. God, I can't argue with you. It fucking sucks right now. I really can't get mad at my dad. It fucking sucks.
But it's true. It's 2 teams that really have had a terrible start to the season, and one team has to win.
I don't like the way my dad's looking right now. I mean, you look pompous. He looks like a pompous ass right now with his hair flying with the fan. He looks like he's second in pick'ems right now. He's gloating. He's got a certain glow about him right now. His skin's shining. He's got a tube out of him finally. Like, he looks fantastic.
I can actually pull my pants down without having to worry about pulling something out of me.
All right, here we go. Next game up here. This is, I think, going to be the big blowout of the week right now. Man, how has a team that had so much promise look like shit for 2 weeks? The Colts 0-1-1 at home against the 2-0 Chiefs, who look like, again, that Super Bowl Chiefs team we saw from a couple years ago. Mahomes having an absolute season already, 600 yards passing, 7 TDs. Taylor has not looked good, the running back for Indianapolis, with only a touchdown and 200 yards so far. The Colts at home here. KC favored by a touchdown in this one.
Should be more.
One of the bigger spreads here. I think the Chiefs just absolutely demolished the Colts here. Yeah, I mean,
Indy, though.
And if you don't know, our resident Colts fan is right above there in Shamboog. He just doesn't want to admit it because for good reason. They're not a good football team. I'm going to go with the Chiefs knocker to get it done big here. I like them to win 31-17 over the Colts here. I'll take Chiefs over Colts in the pick'ems. What do you got, Knock?
Oh, this is not even going to be close. I mean, if the Chiefs don't win 35-7, then the fix is in. I don't want to believe that there's fixes, but if Indianapolis comes within 14 points of this team, then there's seriously something going on in the inner workings of the NFL. This is going to be 35-7. Indy has no wide receivers. They have no running game. Their defense cannot keep up with Kansas City. This is going to be the biggest blowout of the week. 35-10.
Oh, 35-10 Kansas City. All right, Shamboogly Oogly, what do you got at the top, man? What do you got?
Oh, man.
Chiefs Colts here.
This game is at home, though, isn't it?
It is at home. Yes, it is in your backyard.
Oh, man.
That's why it's only a touchdown. That's
yeah,
right.
it would be a lot more.
Maybe
Team's
so.
not good.
Man,
Look at that.
I hate to go against them, but I do think it's going to be the Chiefs.
All right, smart man. What do you got, Gooch, at the bottom there? Blow of the week.
You gave us so much promise. I think besides the Bengals, you've been the biggest disappointment this season.
Agree.
Bar none.
Agree.
Like, I can't believe you're going to have to go 0-3 because you're facing the Chiefs. Like, these other 0-2 teams have had, like, okay, you're facing an easy team and you can turn it around if you really want it. This time, I mean, the Colts, even if they want to, I feel like they're just not going to win. They can't hang with the Chiefs who are scoring like 30+ points a game when these guys got shut out by the fucking Jaguars.
Yeah,
I just
know,
can't
man.
see it. I see a blowout. Yeah, 31-17 is mine, and they're just throwing the damn season away. And it's a damn shame.
I agree. I actually hop on that because I think that spread gets to possible 9 or 10 by the end of Sunday.
You made Pat
dude.
McAfee depressed, and how do you do that?
I love it. I love it. All right, so we're sweeping with the Chiefs in this one. Here is one of the best games of the week. Bills on the road. The 2-0 Bills look absolutely stellar last night. Again, Josh Allen, what might be one of the best picks in the NFL draft we've seen in a while, man. I mean, this kid, I had doubts. A lot of people did, and he had a rough first couple seasons, and this kid is absolutely turned around. He's the heart and soul of this team. They have weapons all over the place on both sides of the football. And the Dolphins, man, one of the fastest teams I think I've seen in football in a while.
Wow,
on the outside with Waddle and Tyreek Hill, two of the fastest guys in the league, and it shows their breakaway speed. You get them into that second layer, on those crosspads, they can make people miss, and they go off. We saw they came back in a huge win over the Ravens in a game, like you said earlier, Gooch. That's normally the game the Dolphins lose. I mean, they just fall apart there at the end.
9 times out of 10. 10 times out of 10, honestly.
Right? I mean,
11 times out of 10.
Is Tua, is this something? I mean, he's got 7 touchdowns and 739 yards in 2 games. That is unheard of right now. Dolphins at home. Buffalo, no respect from Vegas to the Dolphins. Buffalo is favored by 6 in this one over the Dolphins at home. I'm going to give it to you, Spot Gooch, because it's your team, Dolphins, Bills here. What do you got?
How do you not feel amazing after that? I want this 7 to be turned into a 1. I just want to be wearing a Tua jersey right now after that, because he was finally able to show what he can do late in the game when a coaching staff actually believes in him. Not like last season when if this start happened with the old coach, he would have been yanked out halfway through for Fitzpatrick or any other freaking backup quarterback because there was absolute zero belief in Tua for the start of the first couple seasons as a Dolphin. So this was finally hey, you've been given adversity now for the first time, and it's your team. You have to lead us to victory and try to find something. And you know what? He just fucking did that. He did the basically impossible, scoring 4 touchdowns in the fourth quarter. How the fuck do you do that? And in my lifetime, never experienced something like that. And even people that are older than me and like double my age have not experienced that in their lifetime. It's been since Marino that we see something like that. And that's also the reason why Vegas is not going to respect us, because we've had our explosive games, like when Dan Campbell took over and we had like those 2 40-point outputs, like when we destroyed Houston, but then we played the Patriots and that's when everything all came crashing down to earth. Like, you're still the Dolphins. So I think that moment is now coming again, where the big bad wolf is facing you and you got the Bills that are a legit, for sure a legit team. And you just came from beating a team that the Ravens, they didn't drop that game. That was like their game to win. And they didn't really they didn't really choke it that badly. sadly, it was more like they just got outplayed in the end to a crazy degree. And you saw the fever pitch of what that offense could actually be, which thank God it exists because, we finally saw it. So now we know what we have at our arsenal. And I just think that, the Bills, this is our huge test. I'm still under the belief that since Stephen Ross is not a part of this organization until October, we're not going to lose until he comes back. And I'm still on that train. And I think it's going to be an insane upset, but it's, I think, 24-21. Just sneak out of that with a win with the Dolphins at home. Tyreek Hill versus Stephon Diggs, man. Oh,
I like this. This game comes down to Ray Finkel. Comes down to laces
and the laces will be out. They will be.
All right, what do you got at the top there? Man. That game's still 14-0 up there, bro. Score some points, Tech Mobile. What the fuck, man?
I've been slowing it down.
God damn. What do you got, Sham? You going to go with the Bills or the Dolphins in this one, bro?
I don't know enough to know either which way, so I'm going to go with Gooch on the Dolphins.
Ooh, riding the Gooch train. All right. All right. Knocker.
At least have someone else's shoulder to cry on.
Knocker, you're shaking your head, and it's funny because I think you're shaking the head because you're going to be with me here. I'm going to go with the Bills here. I just think that the Bills are a better team on both sides of the football. I know the Dolphins look good, and they do, and all the credit for the Dolphins.
Dream.
Yeah,
I know y'all are gonna put logic to this. I know.
I know.
It's gonna make sense.
I just think that Tua's gonna get overwhelmed in this one. I think this game is a little bit too big for him at the time he's at. Not to say that he can't be something. This
is it.
For the future.
This is huge.
This is a prove it. Like if I come in here next week and Dolphins come in and they win this game and Tua proves me wrong, good. I'll have belief in them. But Dolphins are like these other teams that they get on these little kind of runs and you're like, oh, I want to believe them, but no, it's the prove it game for me. Prove it to me, and then I'll believe after this. But until then, I got to go with the better team here, which is the Bills. I like the Bills here in a great game, 27-23 over Dolphins. What do you got, Knock Sauce?
Gooch, you incredibly ignorant slut.
I am, Knock. I'm proud of it. I'm proud of it. I want to be heard again, but I just want to have hope.
Sham, this is my dad.
Buffalo.
Have hope.
Baltimore blew 2 coverages. Absolutely, totally, completely blew 2 coverages to let Tyreek Hill score those touchdowns. Buffalo has been playing Kansas City. Okay. Buffalo. Thanks for that.
Anyway, go on. Yeah, Buffalo.
Buffalo has been playing Kansas City for the last 2-3 years in the playoffs. They know all about Tyreek Hill. He is their one weapon. They are not going to have the defensive faux pas that the Ravens had. Miami is a good team. Buffalo is a great team right now. Buffalo is on the cusp of doing really great things. Eliminated the playoffs early 2 years ago. AFC Championship a year ago. They just barely got beat. They are on a mission. And I just don't think Miami right now, Miami a year from now, maybe. Right now, with the mindset of Buffalo, watching them play for the first 2 weeks, just destroying the Super Bowl champions, and then coming back out and just applying their will on their opponent, the Titans. I just don't see how Miami is going to come up. Come on, that was a miracle thing. That's not going to happen every week.
That was, just it took advantage of circumstance there. Like having the window open, like, oh, we're going to abuse these corners. Let's fucking make it all we can work, make it worth, Like, I get it. We did that. Yeah. But I just think this week, this is the first time the Bills are facing Mike McDaniel's team. They're not. This is the Dolphins under different leadership. This is not the same Dolphins, just like the Bills have also changed, but the Dolphins have made leaps and bounds that maybe the Bills haven't really prepared for, just like these other teams are finally realizing. So there is a possibility, like the crazy things have happened in this where the Bills aren't going to have a perfect record. We know they're not going to go 17-0. They better fucking not, because 72 is going to stay immortalized forever. Not biased or anything, but no, they got to take an L. And you know what? The Dolphins are good at beating AFC East teams that go on to the Super Bowl, like we did with the Patriots. We always stole one either at home or just over there. Like we always split the series. So this could be the one that we split.
To counter you, the Dolphins, if they were on the road, I might actually pick the Dolphins. The Dolphins actually play better for some reason against the AFC East on the road. They really do, in my opinion.
Depends on the weather, for sure.
But in my opinion, Buffalo right now is right on the verge of winning a Super Bowl, and Miami is a year away.
Yeah, for sure.
So-
yeah, different
so-
echelons here. Yeah.
Exactly. So I think Buffalo, with the crushing loss,
Yeah.
Kansas City, and the loss the year before, I just think that they're not going to take anybody for granted, and I just think in a good game they win this by 6
Dude,
points.
Gooch getting
That's
For
the
sure.
thing.
No,
we're getting simmer down Gooches in chat right now. Wow.
I don't see them. I don't see them dropping to like Jacksonville like they did last year. But I could see them like losing to a close game to an opponent that maybe is not up to their caliber at least once this season. It may not be the
agree.
Dolphins, but one can hope, right?
One can
Just
hope.
wanna-
One
I just
can
want it
hope.
to be us.
All right, so
I
me and
agree.
Knocker on the Bills, Dolphins for Sham and Gooch here. Next game up here at two teams that are 1-1. The Lions 1-1, coming off getting a win. Congratulations to the Lions. You guys.
They should be 2-0,
I
baby.
gotta say, Jared
should
Goff,
be.
and a shout out to Jared Goff's girlfriend in a bikini on
Yeah,
Twitter.
Jared
All I gotta say, Jared Goff.
baby.
Jared Goff, all I gotta say, great job, keep winning, bro, keep winning because you're winning off the field as well.
I need to see this. Can you post a picture?
First win.
Yeah, just
Post a picture?
it's on Barstool. I didn't retweet it. It's on. But I gotta say, just go to Bar. I just gotta say, fantastic, 10 of 10, 10 of 10. And we got the Vikings 1-1 at home here. Oh my God, I cannot believe I changed my pick. I can't believe I listened to everybody on Monday
You
that
got
told me
man.
to change off the Eagles. The Eagles look goddamn good, Knocker.
He didn't talk to me,
You got
bro.
debated real hard.
I got debated hard.
didn't talk to
The
me.
Eagles look damn good. All right, well, we got the Lions, Vikings here. Vikings at home, Lions on the road. Minnesota, no respect to the Lions, says Vegas. Minnesota favored by 6 in this one. Coming off the loss, I
the fuck
definitely
outta
take
here.
that 6 points betting-wise, but again, Pick'em's is straight up 50-50. Knocker, what do you got? Lions, Vikings here. It's going to be a good game. What do you got?
I got Detroit. There was a devastating loss to the Vikings. Devastating. Mentally, they got to start wondering, we can't run. Our quarterback throws.
God, those interceptions were terrible.
Slay owned him.
Right. Every time we get close, we throw an interception. Yeah, we have feeling, but we only target him one.
Yeah.
3 times the whole entire fucking game. Who's calling the plays?
Yep.
Who's calling the plays here? Detroit is on a freaking roll right now, bro. Detroit has something happening. They should have won week 1. They won week 2 against
Yeah.
a team that perennially they lose to. You look at the Washington record against Detroit, and it's totally lopsided. They turned that around. They are going to go in there, and they are going to shock the world.
All right.
They're going to win.
Lions on the road for Knocker. Sham Boogly Ugly. What do you got? Lions, Vikings. You got to go with your Vikings, right? I mean, you really can. I mean, you are fucking, like you're a resident Viking over there, dude.
Well, not only that, but I got family in Minnesota too.
Oh, do you? Oh,
And they
you
are
got.
diehard Viking fans.
Now,
so,
when you go over to their house, do you wear your Viking get up when you go over there?
yeah, they haven't seen it on stream, so yeah, they're proud.
Yeah, it's one of his mini outfits. Everybody, if you don't know, Sham Boogie Friday, Saturday, Sunday on Twitch, 10 p.m. Eastern, dresses up in many of outfits. This is one of his 15,000 that he has.
Down Raiders.
Raiders 34-6. Damn.
Marcus Allen.
I think Knocker. I think we're looking pretty good here. I think we're looking all right here.
Pretty good. Good thing I wrote those scores down because I wouldn't have remembered anything.
49.
All right, so you go Minnesota in this one for the fam here, Sham. Fam with
Yeah,
the
yeah.
and because he's a resident Vikings guy over there with his get-ups and his costumes. What do you got
Yep.
there, Gooch?
Hey, you know what? I'm with the Lions revenge tour, getting revenge on all the teams that stomped on them in years past. I just think this is going to be another step on the path of
Thank you.
redemption. I really
Look at
think
him.
that the Lions are going to punch him in the mouth. The Vikings. Listen here.
Listen, if that's
Pointy
not
hat.
owning a pick,
The
that's owning a
Vikings-
pick right there.
The Vikings got exposed when they had
did.
a shutdown corner take away Justin Jefferson. You saw how pointless their offense was. Just
Agree.
they couldn't move the ball, save their life with their top wide receiver out. So with that in mind, and now with the Lions knowing that it's possible to shut them down just by doing that, I think they're going to try to game plan around that, and I think the Lions are going to take it to them, man. 31-28. And it's
31-28 Lions.
and that's because the Vikings are trying to do garbage time points.
Oh
at the
man,
end.
this is such a tough game. This is such a tough game to pick because
Yep.
It's like you want to believe in the Lions, but then again, are the Vikings really as trash as they
That's
played
my
last
theme
night?
Today. I'm just all the teams that shouldn't be good, but they're doing really well right now. It's like I believe they're just gonna keep going.
Right?
I'm sick of getting burned by not taking home teams in 50-50 games, and that's what burned me last week. I'm gonna go with Sham and his Vikings here, dude. I'm going Sham and the Vikes. I'm going Sham and the Vikes. I'm gonna go.
Stu. That's what you're Stu, bro.
I'm gonna go.
Talk you out of that.
I'm going with the Vikings in this one. I'm going. It did not, but the picture looks fantastic.
That didn't come through. Dang it.
The picture looks
I thought you were taking a
fantastic.
shot.
Josh, go with the Vikings. They did this right last night. I'm Lions all the way. Your Lions, MTM's in front. I mean, I should. Okay, listen, I might switch my pick later. I'm just gonna go with the Vikings right now because Sham's on the show. But I'm gonna look back at this one. Okay, I'm gonna look back at this one.
Wow. Whatever.
Whatever.
Don't switch it up.
Whatever.
All right, Knocker. Next game up here, going to be interesting. Ravens 1-1 again, blowing that game against the Dolphins.
Right. Terrible.
Patriots at home here, 1-1, pick up a win. Baltimore's favored by a field goal in this one. This has always been a great matchup in the past, but that's when Tom Brady was part of the Patriots. Ravens, do they come back and bounce back off that terrible loss against the Dolphins, or do the Patriots pick this one up at home? What do you got, Knock?
I am going to go with the kick-ass locker room. This is their make or break a game. They were in the Super Bowl not too long ago, and their window of getting back and rebuilding is like right here, right now.
Yeah.
So they have to win this game. New England can lose this game and still be New England, new quarterback, building, blah, blah, blah. Baltimore has to win this game, especially after the embarrassment that happened last week. So I'm going to go with Baltimore just on that, because if they lose this game, then they're pretty much, in my opinion, they're pretty much irrelevant for the next 2 years. I really think that that much rides on this game. So I'm going to go with Baltimore to pry it up and win this game in a close one.
I kind of agree with you on what you said there. I think this is the Ravens. Like, you lose this game and you start over. The questions start becoming
Lamar leave.
Lamar leave. He's a free agent at the end of the year. Like, the questions just start, and that's when the season becomes a mess. I just think they have a little bit too much for the Patriots. And again, Patriots at home are always very, very hard to beat, no matter what quarterback behind there. If you got Bill Belichick, he always puts some sort of scheme in there that's going to help you try and win. But I just think the Ravens have too much on both sides of the ball here. Bateman, what a pickup off waiver wires. Bateman too, if you had him for Baltimore, is having a big dark horse season there. But yeah, I'm going to go with the Ravens here to get it done over the Patriots. I'm going to go 24-20 Ravens over Patriots in this one. Gooch, what do you got, bud?
Yeah, I think I have respect for the Ravens. I mean, they absolutely kicked our ass that first half of the game. They looked unstoppable. Lamar Jackson wants that money, and you could tell with 4 freaking total touchdowns, and he just broke Michael Vick's record. So like he is the guy. Like it's not like he's just gonna pit her off and not bring the Ravens. I just think he's gonna bring the Ravens success.
Yeah,
and it's just gonna go through the Patriots because they're just not the same anymore, man. They're not even gonna scheme the right way. I just don't see any threat from the Patriots. They don't even have a number 1 receiver right now.
Wow.
They took our number 1 receiver, Devontae Parker, and he's become basically invisible and useless for them. So it's just they don't seem to have any. They don't have a tight end they can abuse anymore, and it's just trying to find that next answer. And I don't think Bill's got one. So there is severe doubt. Obviously, a little bit biased because I've known them for so long and I've hated them for being so good for so long. And now that they're vulnerable, I'm like, wow. Okay, you're just not really that much of a threat here. And then the Ravens, after what they just did last week, they're going to continue, and especially that they lost.
Yeah,
they're going to be mad.
Ravens then?
Lamar's going to be mad. Yeah, I got the Ravens 23-16.
I like it. 23-16. It sounds about right. Yeah, I like it win by about a touchdown here. Sham, what do you got, dude? Ravens, Patriots here.
Yeah, I'm going Ravens.
Going Ravens in the sweep here.
Yep.
All right, what are we looking like on that game up there? What are we looking like up there?
20. Let's see. Let me zoom it in.
What do we got? 28-6 right there. All right.
We're down in the.
Patriot fans got to realize that they're underdogs
about
now.
a minute to go.
Minute to go. I like it. All right,
I'm so gonna win this.
Bengals. Next game up here, Knocker. Now this is going to be an interesting one. Bengals are 0-2. Jets are 1-1. I want to say that again. The Bengals are 0-2. and the
Yeah.
Jets are 1-1. Cincy is favored by 5 in this one. I have no idea what to do. You have to take the Bengals here, right, Knocker? Like, you have to. Right?
What's the game?
It is in New York. Bengals, Jets. Cincy favored by 4. I'm going to go to Gooch first here. You think about, Knock, what do you got, Gooch, in this one?
It doesn't matter where they are. If the Bengals lose to the Jets, they are just the biggest disappointment after a Super Bowl run that I've ever seen. Their O-line looks like Swiss cheese. Can't even block someone on Twitter rather than block a freaking edge rusher. Like, the best person on the team, Micah Parsons. Ever heard of that name? Like, he just feasted on Burrow. Like, they just didn't try and to protect him when they spent all offseason touting that they have the best O-line.
Yeah, their O-line's trash,
retooled.
dude.
We're faster.
Yeah.
They've showed nothing, and I just think they will become more disappointing than the Colts if they lose to the Jets. They have to beat them. They just 21-7. I just think the Bengals got to come over the hump.
I agree with it. Again, thank you for the raid coming in, the Madden Oz. Thank you for bringing the party in. Thank you so much, Chapo. Welcome, Madden. Welcome.
Tony ain't here either, so
Gooch, was I the closest there, Sham? What was the score? 35-6. What did I pick? 35-7.
You were 35-27. Gooch was 28-17.
Hey, it was below and above.
We'll split the difference.
I was right in the middle.
All right, listen, 5 to each of us.
None of us were right, so Tony wins.
Yeah, Tony wins. He's not here.
Tony, what?
Tony won.
All right, just do 5 to each of us. We'll settle there. Okay, Knocker, what do you got? Knocker, what do you got? Bengals and Jets. You don't have to do shit, man. Just come on.
Didn't expect that outcome.
Yeah, what do you got, Knocker? What do you got, dude? Bengals, Jets in this one, dude.
I think Cincinnati is a shit show.
Fuck. I mean, are they?
How can they have fallen?
Yeah, how can they have fallen so far, dude?
I think the Super Bowl was a sham. I think everything fell right for them last year, and I just don't think that they're a really good football team right now. I don't know.
You are not going to take the Jets right now, dude.
They're looking like year one Bengals.
Dude,
it's like with Joe
Knocker,
Burrow.
Knocker, you have slowly gained your credibility back. Don't do this. I'm telling you, as your son and doing this for a long time, I've wanted you to get back to this where you're at right now, because you were down in the dumps for a long time on page 1000. Now you're back up onto page 1. Don't do this. Don't, as your son, I can't legally allow you to take this pick right now. I can't let you do it. Don't do it.
As me on page 1 and you on page 2, I'm taking the Jets.
Oh my God.
Yeah, Jets, book it.
Tony's gonna join the call in a second.
Listen.
I think he just woke him up. I think he heard it from here.
Tony's gonna be coming in here right now. All right, Sham, what do you got? Bengals or Jets, dude?
Bengals.
Yeah, that's talking about. Kaz, thank you for the 200. I'm going Bengals as well. Kaz, thank you.
That's the easy pick.
We're busting the victory with the Bengals. Bengals be busting this weekend.
That's the pussy pick. That's the easy pick.
The pussy pick.
Pussy pick.
That's a pussy pick right there. Yeah, Cincinnati, they're better. They went to Super Bowl. Jets are shit. That's a pussy pick. Yeah,
it seems obvious enough, but then again,
it's not how this
NFL flips it on its head. I know, yeah. Who thought the Jets were going to beat the Browns last week?
Yo, Kaz, cheers.
This works. Freeman McNeil is going to run for 150 yards.
Kaz, cheers, dude. Let the party begin. Thank you for the biddies, bro. Yo, Sarita's on the Jets. Sarita's been changing picks like me. We need to stop doing that, Sarita. We need to stick to our guns. Believe when we pick. Like, Knocker's stuck to his guns. That's the thing.
Right.
He's come out with these absurd things and they actually hit.
Richard Todd is going to throw 3 touchdowns to Wesley Walker. You watch.
Sham, I said no. Bro, I love you. Thank you so much, man. Thank you so much again. The 3 gifted. Again, make sure you check out Sham Friday, Saturday, Sunday, 10 p.m. Eastern on Twitch. Again, one of the best content creators in the marbles community. You have no idea. This dude puts on a show. An absolute show. Like I said, he's got more costume changes than a Vegas fucking show. I'm telling you right now, dude. That guy in and out in 30 minutes. I've never seen a guy change faster into pantyhose. All right, here we go, Cheddar.
That's what I'm talking about right there.
Thank you, buddy. I appreciate it, man.
Yeah.
Coming in, we've got next game up here. We've got Eagles and the Commodores. They're the Commodores for the rest of the season, man. Did the Eagles not look absolutely fantastic. They looked really good last night. And with that being said, there's no way I could take the Commodores coming off again the loss as well. I got the Eagles. The Eagles are favored by 7 in here. I'm going to take them to just get it done in this one. 30-13 over the Commodores here. I think the Eagles are the real deal. I thought that people were really high on them, and I thought it was bullshit. But after what I've seen in 2 games, I think they're legit. What do you got, Knock? I'll go to you. You're looking at me like you ignorant slut right now.
No.
Okay, I'm good. All right. I was going to come out.
This is such a trap game. It really is.
Oh,
it really is. In the NFC East, they're just begging you to take Philly. They're just begging you. But history will show you Philly
Knocker going on a limb again.
No, Philly just shits the bed, but not this time.
Okay.
Not this time.
okay, you tease.
I don't know if they cover, but Philly wins the game.
All right, I like it. Sham, what do you got? Eagles and the Commodores.
Yeah, I go
here.
Eagles.
Eagles as well for Sham running it out. What do you got, Gooch?
Look at that. I mean, that first half, everything is working right now. Full speed ahead with their receiving core. They got Goddard doing like 5 catches. They got 7 targets to both A.J. Brown and Devontae Smith. They finally got him involved.
Right.
Hurts. I mean, dude, what kind of first half was that? Slay is the new Revis Island. Eagles got all the things working for them. I think they're going to easily handle the Commodores.
All right, I like it as well. I think it's be a sweep with the Eagles here all the way around. Sham, you didn't have to do that.
But then again, the trap, right?
Thank you, buddy.
If this is a trap game, Knock, I swear to God.
It is. It is. It really is, man.
It's going to hurt.
Gucci, Sham split it over there, just to let you know. He dropped a couple on you as well.
No,
so, yeah,
thanks.
I know.
Thanks,
Thank you, buddy. You know, again, give that guy, again, you want some booty on the weekend. If you can't get in the club, you go right over to fucking Sham there. So. All right.
I didn't think about how hard it would be to calculate who was close to score, so that was my bad. That's what I get for coming up with ideas.
It's all good, dude. It's all good. All right.
I still don't know how many fingers in the locker room, but we're just going to move on.
No, we don't need to address that. It's okay.
We're sweeping with the Eagles here. All right, here is the last game of the morning. We'll take a quick 1-minute break. If anyone needs refresher drinks, use the restroom real quick. We'll do that in a minute. Last one of the morning here. Saints on the road, 1-1 against the Panthers. 0-2. Man, Panthers continue to struggle here. Knocker. McCaffrey is, again, had somewhat of a game. Broke 100 yards last week, but Jameis Winston, interceptions have plagued him since the beginning of time. That dude just throws bad interceptions. He can have 5 touchdown games and 5 interception games like they're interchangeable, and he had a bad one last week. Panthers are at home trying to get off the schneid here to get back to their winning ways. Can they save the season? Saints on the road here. New Orleans favored by 3. Gooch, what do you got? Panthers, Saints in this one.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like LASIK surgery helped Jameis Winston at all, did it? He's still turning the ball over.
Oh, my God.
without Kamara, I mean, they just looked lost. I just don't see why. Ingram, he just turns the ball over every game. I mean, I can't even count how many games I've seen Mark Ingram just fumble the ball 1 or 2 times in the game. I see the Panthers not as much of a threat either. McCaffrey's going to get his, but only as a fantasy football stat. Not going to be doing much to get the team a victory there. And just, like I said, padding stats. Michael Thomas has emerged, though, as a top receiving threat again. He's back.
Yeah, he's back.
Into form.
True.
And so I think Jameis is going to abuse that, and they're going to get the win over the Panthers.
So you got Saints over Panthers in this one?
Yeah, I got Saints over Panthers.
All right.
Even though Saints are looking,
All right. I like it. Who Dat Nation out there, huh? Haley Page. I gotta say, for not being a fucking sports enthusiast, for you to throw out a Jameis Winston baseball reference, I gotta give you props out right there. I gotta give her props right there. She's throwing out, she's hanging with the boys in chat right now, talking football, and she's throwing out fucking Jameis Winston baseball references. I gotta give you credit, Hales, where credit's due.
I love that.
Sham, what do you got? Saints, Panthers here. What do you got, dude?
I think I gotta go Saints.
Saints in this one with the Who Dat Nation. Now, Sham, if you go to a game, are you a hot dog guy? Nacho guy? What's your go-to sports food if you're gonna go to the
could be anything.
Really?
Just depends.
Are you a guy?
I'm not like a de facto.
No. Are you get just a beer and whatever food you can get? Beer and whatever food you can get.
Whatever. It's all
I
good.
like it, dude. I like it. All right. All right.
What's good? What and where is it good?
Yeah.
And then we'll go get that.
And then you go get that. All right. I like it.
As long as you don't get a hot dog, stand in the middle of the tailgate and have everyone squirt condiments.
As long as you're not a freaking condiment guy taking it to the face.
Bukkake condiment guy. Then you're like,
please.
you imagine if you're like
competition? Here's the relish.
Imagine shit, dude. Sham next sub goal, dude, right there. Bukkake on stream by fucking condiments, bro.
Bukkake.
Did not take it like that guy could.
Oh my God, Knocker, what do you got in this one?
Feel like a
Saints
champ.
Panthers, man. What do you got?
That was a
I
champ.
have no idea, but because it's the NFC South, I'm going to go with the road team, and that's the only reason why.
Yeah,
And that's New Orleans, right?
yeah, it's New Orleans in this one. Again, I have not been impressed by the Panthers at all. They're just not impressive. I mean, Baker Mayfield
Nope.
again. Knocker, and again, it's
Tannehill's
20.
gonna be a Panther by the end of the year.
Wow. No, Josh, I have to admit, I was wrong.
Dude, Baker's just trash, man. And I really thought he'd come over there. And like we always say, a change of environment sometimes, impacts a player to kind of bring out their game. It just has it, and there's no excuses anymore. Saints on the road here, like you said, the road team always in these matchups, the NFC South matchups, comes out on top. I'm gonna get the Saints here, just with better football players on both sides of the field. I'm gonna go with the Saints over the Panthers in this one, in a close one, 24-23. Saints over Panthers. So. Chat, I'm gonna Knocker. You want to refresh your drink? Are you good? You want to go grab? Are you good to go? Or
No, I need to grab something.
okay,
Wendy!
Wendy needs to grab something. All right, chat. We're gonna take like a 1-minute break, refresh your drinks, and we'll be right back.
Close to the sun. Close to the sun. Keep holding on, keep holding on. And I'll be right there. Close to the sun. Close to the sun.
Chat, did you notice I went back to purple too? Right back there. Back to perps. Golden. All right, chat, welcome back. Again, we're going to have the show up on YouTube tomorrow. So if you missed anything, we'll have it up on YouTube in the morning. We'll be racing marbles. Is it because you liked mine so much? It is, Sarita. It is. I want to go two-tone. I like the two-tone thing you did. It's pretty cool. I like it. The sweet and the sour. We're going to be racing marbles after taking away some tickets. And I know, like I said, Sham will be on this weekend, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Pops will be on tomorrow for his normal time, 6 p.m. Eastern. I'll be coming on after him tomorrow night. And again, make sure you get your picks in Expedition NFL in chat. Lock your fantasy lineups in. Thursday game is going to be, again, the Steelers and the Browns. All right, for the afternoon games here, going to be an interesting one here, Gooch. We've got, the Jaguars with Sir Tokes'. Dude, Sir Tokes called the Jaguars winning that division. He might be right. I have no idea.
Yeah, he said it was. Yeah, I mean, honestly, I think it may actually come true. Sir Tokes might have been Nostradaming there a little bit.
No shit. We've got the Chargers at home here, coming off the loss here, 1-1. The Chargers are open up as a 7-point favorite. Chargers, Jaguars in this one. What do you got, Gooch, man? It's going to be a tough one.
I mean, look, the Jaguars are going to hang their hat on a competent game because the Colts are incompetent. Doug Peterson is miles better than what they had with Urban Meyer. I think they're actually seeing that this can actually, Lawrence can actually do something. He's not completely useless. So, but with that said, they're actually facing a real team in the Chargers. They're up in the Super Bowl favorites, and there's no way they should be dropping games to the Jaguars at all. So I would take a blowout victory by the Chargers.
You're going to take a blowout victory by the Chargers in this one?
Oh yeah,
damn.
Man. It's not even. It's a different beast. Like different types of teams. Like this is not against the Colts. Like this is not something that the team is underachieving.
Okay.
The Chargers got a lot of power, man.
All right. What do you got, Sham? Jaguars and Chargers in this one.
Going Chargers.
Going Chargers in this one to get it done at home. I'm going to go with the Chargers in this one. I don't think it's like a huge blowout, but I think the Chargers win comfortably in this one. I like them to win 31-20.
I wouldn't even say it's like a home field advantage because the Chargers don't have that.
Yeah.
And even if they're playing at home, So I still, even if they were playing in London, I would say the Chargers are winning.
Yeah. I'm going to say, is Herbert going to play? Because I know he's banged up as well.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
That's a good question.
Right.
Let me see the news. It says Friday. Herbert has a fractured rib. Is considered day to day.
Did you know that the doctor that worked on Herbert is the same doctor that punctured Tyrod Taylor's lung, and they still kept him on the team?
Really?
As a team doctor.
Outdo my fun fact.
He's actually outdo my fun.
Wow.
Oh God, dude! I love how you have old school games on right now. Fucking at the top. This is fantastic.
I love it. Versus Buccaneers.
I love this shit. All right. Knocker. So with Herbert playing or not, I mean that does obviously you could change your pick when it comes Sunday. So make sure you check on that. But if Herbert plays, obviously have the Chargers. But if he doesn't, do you go with the Jags in this one, Knock? What are you doing?
This is tough.
Mm-hmm.
It really is.
Yeah.
I'm going out on a limb. I'm going Jags.
Going
on a limb and taking Jags in this one.
Yep.
I'm going to say this right now. If Herbert plays, I'm going to take the Chargers. And
if Austin Eckler can be the quarterback, and I still pick the Chargers.
If I was a woman, I'd be her mama, not Wendy. Okay.
Shut up, Knocker. I'm going with the Chargers, no matter what. Like Gooch said, they're just a better team, and I have no faith in Jaguars, despite what they did. I mean, the Colts are really a bad football team.
All the quarterbacks do is they jack it in Jacksonville. That's all
I'm going San Diego Superchargers here, so Knocker can go on his limb with his Jaguars pick. I mean, you can't argue with him at this point. I mean, really, you can't. All right, Knocker, we have your team up next here. That is the Rams versus the Cardinals. What a comeback by Kyler Murray and the Cardinals on the road here to get it done against the Raiders. An absolute crazy comeback. Rams look back to their Super Bowl form last week, looking good in a bounce-back game. They are favored by 3 or 4 points in this one on the road against the Cardinals in a divisional game. Knocker, Rams, Cardinals, what do you got?
The Rams took it on the chin week 1.
They did.
And I think that had them refocused. They looked very good this last week. Not perfect, but they looked a lot better.
Yeah.
Arizona, like I said all year, they're going to take a step backward. It's a conference game. Okay, you came back against the Raiders. It's not the Rams. So the Rams, I think, win this one by 10 points. High-scoring game. But I think the Rams win this by 10, 38-28.
I'm with you around the same time. I think the Rams get this done as well. They're just a better team on both sides of the football. The Raiders are not the same teams as the Rams are, and I think that week 1, as I said, was just a Rams team coming in to get their rings, and they really didn't concentrate all that much. I think they're one of the top 5 teams in the NFL. With that being said, I'm going to take the Rams over the Cardinals here, 35-27. Rams over Cardinals. Sham, what do you got, Rams, Cards in this one? Rams in this one from Sham. Boogie Ugly, what do you got, Gooch?
The Rams are starting to worry me a little bit. Even though they got that win, they let the Falcons outscore them 24-10 in the second half. I mean, like, if you let the Falcons get back into it, that's kind of suspect when you're getting against a better team that can actually follow through and maybe make it an overtime game or something. But I don't know. I feel like the Super Bowl hangover is real for both of these teams. Like, they're just trying to get it together, and I don't know if they were really prepared for just the grind of what this season's going to become. And I guess it'll take a couple of weeks to settle in.
Yeah.
But the Cardinals, Cardinals. Their nickname is the Cardiac Cardinals now because they're never out of it now. Every game's going to be close, so I think they're going to treat it as such. But the Rams will win this 31-28 by a field goal.
We are sweeping the Rams. And Sham, yes, you do need a Tecmo Bowl sponsorship from Ron. I saw that. I was watching Ron. It's like that's his new spy. Dude, he's making moves. He's making moves. Sham's making moves, dude. Just leave him alone, all right?
You know, who's the last person to just throw up Tecmo everywhere? Exactly.
You are the first person to come on this show and throw up Tecmo Bowl highlights. I'm not going to lie about that. We've been doing this is episode 495. You're the first one to put on.
You never forget your first. You
know?
Oh,
I love it. Here you go. All right, Knocker. The Battle of the Birds up here next. Not very good ones. Falcons 0-2 on the road against the Seahawks 1-1 here. Again, Falcons coming off the loss against the Rams. The Seahawks come back to earth. But again, I think that 12th man is the reason why I'm going to go with the Seahawks here in Geno Smith. It's just, I got no faith for the Falcons, especially to come into Seattle and try and take down a team. 2 games on the road will be the second game for the Falcons on the road on the West Coast. I'd like the Seahawks here to get it done at home with the 12th man somehow. I don't think either of these teams are good. They're not playoff teams, but I'm going to go with the Seahawks here 24-17 over Falcons. Knocker, what do you got?
I'm with Gooch, man. I think the Falcons regrouped and looked pretty good in the second half of this game against the Rams. I think it's actually better for the Falcons to be on the road.
Okay.
Seattle, game 1, old quarterback, 12th man, national TV, blah 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 blah.
It was emotional.
I think they played over their heads.
Okay.
All things being equal, this is a dull game. It's not going to be on TV.
Yeah.
Nobody's going to see it. I think the Falcons are 3 points better than
Wow,
Seattle.
so you're going Falcons on the road to get their first win. All right, Sham Boogie, what do you got, man?
Dude, I'm on like pins and needles every time Knocker talks. Just
because you might change your pick. I know, right?
And I'm like, man, he's got me convinced. But
I married up, Sham. I married like 2 levels up. Okay,
I believe it. And you never go against the man who marries 2 levels up. However, I'm going Seahawks.
Seahawks, all right. Me and Sham on the Seahawks. Knockers on the Falcons. Gooch, what do you got, bud?
I'm going to leave Knocker alone on that island there because I'm picking Seahawks only because I just don't. The Falcons, look, they're going to get theirs sometime this season where they'll actually get a win, but they're going to only play to the strength of their opponent. They played better against the Rams because it pushed them to play better. They're going to play the Seahawks. They're going to have a snooze fest of a game. I see this score being like 3-10. I think it's going to be like a snooze fest.
Wow.
And the Seahawks are going to win, but that's just because they're at, exactly. It's going to be because it's a Seahawks home game that they come out and get
that's
the
only Gooch. I'm with you. It's the only reason I'm taking them is because of home. It's the only reason here. All right, next game up here. This one's going to be a hell of a game here. We've got the 1-1 Packers who look to right the ship this past week against the Bears. And again, I always love it. Everyone overreacts. He's week 1. Aaron Rodgers, what he does, he says fucking relax. What does he do? He puts up numbers again in the game 2. Aaron Jones going off as well. Had a huge game for me. Thank you, Aaron Jones, for winning me on fantasy week. He absolutely crushed it. Buccaneers are 2-0, man. I got to get up for Mike Evans. That video where he shows where he got ejected out of the game for pushing that guy. He's like, it's fucking Tom Brady. What do you want me to do? It's the greatest line ever. Like, he tells the ref, like, it's fucking Tom Brady. What the fuck you want me to do?
Player for your team, man. Mike Evans is that ride or die.
Dude, I'm telling you, he's ejected for this one. And again, I obviously I don't think it was smart of him to do that, but I get it and I actually respect it a little bit in a way, like, because it is Tom. It is your boy. Like, he took you to a Super Bowl.
Lattimore's a bitch, man.
What?
Lattimore
is a bitch. I agree with you.
I think Knocker will feel like that's part of the problem with today's NFL, where you can't even show emotion to like shove someone to the ground, not even injuring them, but just like in their face. I get like maybe blindsiding them, but this was face to face while there was a confrontation.
Yeah.
This seems like this would happen in the 80s probably every play. So I just feel like, why now is that suspendable? Because
I think he should have been ejected out of the game, obviously, but not suspended for a game for that. He should have been ejected because he was almost off of the sidelines, came in, the direct hit. I get it throwing him out of the game, but for an extra game on that, I don't believe it is a good call by the NFL. But
look,
that
I mean,
being,
hockey does it for fun. That's part of the game. You know, you go in, the box, you come back out. But like this is apparently too far.
Yeah, in the most physical sport in the world, besides rugby. I mean, seriously. What do you got? Okay, what do you got, Gooch, in this one though? Buccaneers favored by 1, so Vegas thinks this is a toss-up. It's Packers on the road against the Buccaneers here. Bucks looking to go 3-0. Packers looking to get their second win in a row. What do you got, Gooch?
Yeah, I got the Buccaneers on this one, but Tom doesn't look right, man. I don't know what's going on. He just doesn't seem like, just visually, because I've seen him basically my whole entire life being a sports fan. I've been tied to that man, and it just doesn't look right. Now he's got like a day off on the week. Like who knows what he's dealing with personally after that interview too. So like I don't know if his mind's 100% on football, but even a 50% Brady can still get the job done. And I just even with all the weird stuff, I hope he's all right. Like honestly, as a person,
he looks like his face looks sunk in. Like he looks like he's lost like 20.
Guy.
Yeah, he looks
okay.
Shane, right? He looks like a different guy. He looks like you can
Mike
tell.
Evans.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Yeah. No,
but go for it.
Brady just doesn't look. Yeah, doesn't look right. But Mike Evans is out, so I think Fournette. He sent that tweet out saying, "Hey, fantasy owners, I'm sorry. I'm gonna actually get you some touchdowns this week."
I didn't see that. Did he really put that out there?
About that. Yeah.
That's funny.
It's going to be Fournette through their throats.
Give me a score. What do you got?
21-17 Bucks.
Over Packers. All right, I like it. Like you said, Sham at the top.
The cannons are firing.
As being married before, and Sham, you're a married guy. Knocker, you are too, and Gooch is soon to be. You can tell when a guy's going through some marital shit.
Dude, he's going
through some marital
100%.
Dude, you can totally tell. He ain't getting laid. He's not getting laid. He's in the dog. He's like Ron Miser sleeping on the couch every night. You know what I mean? Like, it's totally out there.
Whatever we think he's going through, he's going through even more.
But that again, like you were shaking your head, it's Tom Brady. Do you take Tom Brady at 50%, right?
No, I think he digs deep. It's a done deal.
Yeah, you go Buccaneers in this one. Knocker, what do you got, dude?
That's like his therapy, you can numb that.
I agree. Sure. I agree. What do you got, Knocker?
100%. Where's the game at?
Buccaneers.
Tampa Bay.
Yeah.
I think deep down in his fucking balls, in his hairy, low-hanging balls, old man ponytail wearing gray-haired Aaron Rodgers.
Dude, so descriptive.
I think he hates Tom Brady so much for taking all the glory that could have been his.
True.
I really do. If there's one man on earth that Aaron Rodgers hates more than anybody else.
Serena said, "Okay, bye."
It's Tom Brady.
Yeah.
And for that alone, seeking vengeance and seeing some sort of vulnerability in the man who stole all his glory, I think he comes in and steals a win and goes to the cameras. Fuck you.
Damn, you're taking Rodgers on the road in this one?
Fuck you, Tom. Yeah.
Taking Rodgers on the road. Gooch, the thing that scares me here is there is no Evans, there is no Godwin, and there is no Julio Jones. Like, so
I don't care. He'll run for 3 touchdowns if he has
No,
to.
I'm saying for the Bucks. They're missing Buccaneers are missing 3 of their receivers. And so they just signed Cole Beasley. And so it's like, I understand that it's Tom Brady, but who does Tom Brady have to throw for? I think, like you said, Knocker, I'm going to roll with you on this one, dude. I haven't rolled with you on some of your picks this week. I'm going to go Packers here. On the road.
I can see why Aaron Rodgers has a vendetta
on the road.
It,
Aaron Jones running the football. No receivers from the Bucks. I'm going to go Packers on the road in this one. I'm going to go Packers on the road.
At the last minute.
Is that when Brady was retiring and then he unretired when Aaron Rodgers was uncertain of where he wanted to go?
Probably. No shit, just to spite him.
So I think it's a whole attention thing. Yeah, Brady's still stealing the spotlight.
All right, we got 2. Yeah, we got 2 games left here. Again, if you missed anything, we'll have it up on YouTube in the morning. I want to thank Sham Boogie for coming out, dude. Again, week 3 guest. It's awesome. So good. Again, check him out.
Of course.
Friday, Saturday, and Sunday on Twitch, 10 p.m. Eastern, rolling balls, giving out booty, and trying to win his first crown on Fall Guys. So check it out. And he's got 2 cute puppies. He's got cute doggies over there as well. What are their names again? What's the funny one's name? What is it?
All right, so it's the white one was named by my daughter. She's Sprinkles Candy Heart. Okay,
Wow.
and so Beamer didn't have a name.
Wow.
He didn't. No, Beamer didn't have a middle name, and so I had to give him a middle name, and his middle name is Buffontes.
Beamer Buffontes?
Yeah.